Okay, let's start. We're gonna start. Um, so this first item is gonna be about creating your offer. Okay, and we're gonna use LinkedIn solely. But before we jump into LinkedIn, I want to share with you the one program that you're going to have access to. And this is the one program. If you had nothing else and you had this program. So this program is for multifamily. It's between 3 million up to 100 million, right? So it's the big boys, right? It's 100 units, 1,000 units. This is the program that you're going to want to use. Now, some of the benefits to this program is that it is a 4.5% interest rate right now that is fixed on commercial. Yes, I said fixed. Not only is it fixed, but it'll go up to 85% loan to value, so higher than most companies will do as well. And then on this as well, I wanted to show you a couple things. And you might not be able to see it, but it's completely non-recourse. It's a 35-year amortization schedule, so you're gonna be out your competition. And then it does allow for like a substantial rehab. Maybe there's an asset that is in bad shape, and that substantial rehab means it has to be at least 20,000 per door. Okay, with this fixed program, it is awesome. Now, how do we use that to get more money, right? How do you use that to get deals as an agent, as a real estate agent? So ultimately what you're going to do, and what we recommend that you do, is using LinkedIn. And if you had no one else out there, you had no other contacts, no one in your network, the quickest and easiest way to build a network is through LinkedIn. It is the biggest network of professionals out there. Nothing comes close. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. So I'm on our board today. We got day one, big multifamily. This is our one product. We're going to take this product and we're going to make money off it. So the first thing we're going to do is create an offer. Okay, and so what an offer is you're going to be reaching out to people on LinkedIn about potential listings that have failed, potential buyers that have not gone through, and you're going to try to offer them a solution on how you can bring their potential listing, and you're going to pair that with a potential buyer. So that's going to be your offering, and you're going to use this as your catalyst to get the deals done. So you're going to create an offer. Now, in order for you to create an offer is basically something that's going to get somebody to move on something, right? It's going to get that listing agent to share or co-broker that listing with you, and at the same time get the buyer's agent to share the buyer with you, okay? And so generally what you see in these is that right now buyers want the most that they can potentially get. I think that's everywhere. Buyers always want more. And that's going to be part of your offer. It's going to be your epiphany, right? It's going to be the story that you tell the listing agent on how we can get a deal done. So what we've got is you've got your epiphany bridge. Okay, agents in your network. We're going to look at sellers and buyers. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to use LinkedIn, and if you look to the side or this side, there is a page that you can download where I give you specific LinkedIn templates, things that you can say to the listing agent to get them into your network. But what we're going to do is we're going to contact the listing agent, and we're going to share our story. We're going to share our story on how sellers always want the most money, right? I want you to get in that state. Remember when the seller wanted too much money and you couldn't sell the property and nothing happened, right? Everyone is going through that story. And if you tell that story to that listing agent in that state that you're in, he's going to see your side, right? He's going to have an epiphany. So let me give you an example. So let's say that you have a 216 unit property. Okay, I've got one right now in process. And the seller wants a 5% cap rate, right? Now in that area, the market's only giving 6%. So all of a sudden, that agent did not get that listing because the seller wanted too much money, right? Or even if he did take the listing, he's not going to sell the property. Where you use our product here, the 4.5 with a 35-year amortization schedule, and that's fixed, is you're going to say to them, I know that you probably have some sellers that have sold too much or that wanted too much. We've all gone through that. And you can go and you can dig in deep to that story so that he realized, yes, you're absolutely right. I 100% agree. You want him thinking about maybe potential listings that he reached out because the price was too high. When you start dealing with these type of interest rates for longer fixed year periods, you're going to see that maybe the reason why he couldn't sell it is because that buyers initially weren't making any money on the deal, right? But when you have a program like this, all of a sudden that 5% cap rate, even though it's in a 6% market, there's a viable deal there. Maybe now that listing agent can get that seller his price to sell. Right now they can revisit it. Now, so now potentially you're bringing deals to the table and you can be part of that. Maybe you guys can talk about co-brokering, right? And I'll get into a video about that negotiating. But for you, you're going to create an offer. Your offer is that you're going to be able to bring buyers, even at those lower cap rates, to the table to get that, to revive that listing. Okay, so if you hit the download, there's a download right here where you can download an overall LinkedIn template that I put together, and then it will give you the precise words to what to say when you contact with them, and then the response as well. Okay, so you want conversations, you want them on the telephone. All right, bye.